Hello there. It is I, Taylor Johnson, the first Omukama of the International Society of Theoretical Milk Drinkers International Society. And when I ran to be your first Omukama, I ran on the mission that I would put the mu in Omukama. And since my election and the ratification of our milk constitution and various forms of governmental institutions that we have established and ordained, we have seen great progress not only in international uses of milk theory, but in the propagation of many local schools of thought as well. One of the first establishments of milk theory in another nation was in Russia, and they gave me this cool hat. We later moved to Siberia, where I learned that they had vicious animals. But it wasn't long that those vicious animals were cultured and the bears learned to drive, primarily surf wagons, and eat honey. And it was incredible to see milk theory's expansion and the revivalist movement we saw within the bear community. After leaving Siberia, we entered back into the United States, primarily the state of California, where milk theory thrived for a while, but it wasn't long that we needed to move to a new state and expand milk theory once more. But state expansion was truly made possible by efforts by the United States military, and cooperating with them and getting dairy products into the US military diet was incredible and supplemental in the expansion of milk theory. And after concerted efforts, we finally made it to the Oregon chapter of the International Society of Theoretical Milk Drinkers International Society, where we found many students at one Jorge Fox University that were interested in milk theory, and it also rained a lot in Oregon. And it was those young college students and their enthusiasm that made it possible for milk theory to get a hold on time and to change the times that we are now living in with a more radical ideology. And it wasn't long before the milk theorists at George Fox University thought that it might be good if we turned back to our Siberian bear friends and their vehicles. And so they drafted a logo that looked something like this.
This video was made possible by milk theorists across the world and in many nations. A special thanks to Russia, Siberia, California, and Oregon chapters of the International Society of Theoretical Milk Drinkers International Society. This video was made possible by Milk. Thank you, Milk.